You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, last night on Sunday Night Football on NBC, we witnessed the Kansas City Chiefs lose at home to the Houston Texans. Now, folks, that Texans defense is serious business. And I really don't think that any team in the AFC actually wants to see the Houston Texans defense in the playoffs. I believe they can be very, very scary, folks, because what they did last night to the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City, that was something right there, guys. They held the Chiefs to a grand total of 10 points. 10 points at home. Now, we know that the Kansas City Chiefs have definitely been down this season. But at home, going into the game, they were 5-1. 5-1. Now, I was talking to Rhodes about this last night because we're going to be talking about Cris Collinsworth, who is a self-admitted that he's biased when it comes to the Kansas City Chiefs, folks. Now, going into this game, the Chiefs came into the game at 6-6. And me and Rose talked about the Chiefs after they lost to the Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day. And we both agreed, yeah, that season's over with. They're not making the playoffs. And going into this game, guys, Cris Collinsworth made such an outlandish, opinion on the Kansas City Chiefs. He must think this is the Chiefs from 2 years ago or so. No. This Chiefs team, guys, they can't run the football. Mahomes, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is he actually their leading rusher? Somewhere along those lines, guys. Because if your quarterback is your leading rusher, you're in a world of trouble, folks. But for some reason, Cris Collinsworth believes that he can actually see the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl this season. He said that, and I was absolutely stunned. And Rosa told me, Collinsworth isn't the only one that's in saying that. What proof have we seen from the Chiefs this season that they can actually make the Super Bowl? Don't see it. But he was getting crushed over this, guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. Here we go. Right over here, Cris Collinsworth's Sunday night comment receives immediate backlash. Fans are not happy with him. Cris Collinsworth's comments on the Kansas City Chiefs receive immediate blowback on Sunday evening. The Chiefs are taking on the Texans on NBC Sunday Night Football. Kansas City, now they actually 6-7, not 6-6 like they had here. They needed to take down Houston on Sunday evening. The Chiefs probably need to win out to reach the playoffs. Collinsworth, calling the game for NBC, made quite the comment about the Chiefs on Sunday night. He is still confident in their Super Bowl chances. Oh, man. Collinsworth said that despite the Chiefs being 6-6 at the time, we know they're 6-7 now, he can still see them reaching the Super Bowl. He said, quote, "I can still see the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl," he said on Sunday night. Wow. Guys, the Chiefs aren't even in the playoff picture. They're not in the playoff picture. I mean, this is crazy right here. Look at this. Collinsworth receives blowback for Super Bowl claim. Look here. This person writes, "Chiefs haven't stepped onto the field yet, and Cris Collinsworth already glazing." Cris Collinsworth really said he thinks Kansas City can win the Super Bowl this season. LOL, he needs to jump off the bandwagon. Listening to Cris Collinsworth is the worst. Can Cris Collinsworth please just retire? I mean, that was pretty crazy, guys. It really is. Now, look at the standings right here, man. Kansas City, they can't win a division. They're 6-7 on the season, 5-2 at home, 1-5 on the road, folks. And their conference record, 3-5. Folks, you're not going to the Super Bowl with a 3-5 record. By the way, they have a losing record. And if you want to go into the playoff picture here, yeah, 7 teams make it now, if I'm not mistaken. Kansas City is sitting at 10. They're sitting at 10. And look at this here. The Baltimore Ravens, who lost yesterday, are ahead of them. Why? It's because they have a tiebreaker over Kansas City, also Miami, based on win percentage in conference games. Yeah, because the Baltimore Ravens are 4-5 in conference games, and the Chiefs 3-5. 3-5. I mean, guys, it was bad, man. And Mahomes' numbers, god awful. Mahomes in this game didn't even complete 50% of his passes. He was 14 of 33, 160 yards, 4.8 yards per attempt, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Now, I want to be clear about those 3 interceptions. One of those interceptions was because of Travis Kelce. He couldn't keep his hand on the ball. I believe the ball was thrown well, but he bobbled it and then it was picked off. But still, guys, this is bad. Mahomes had a 19.8 QB rating. And I was right in this game. Mahomes was the leading rusher, folks. 59 yards rushing. That's bad. If your QB is leading you in rushing, that's a bad sign. It's a bad sign. People are actually talking about Collinsworth here, man. Look at this comment. They got to get Cris Collinsworth off the Chiefs games. He's legit slobbering Kansas City, and it's so evident every single game he does of theirs. Hurry up. They got to challenge that. Asking for replay assists for Kansas City twice. I mean, come on here. What you're doing, what we're doing. Yeah. I mean, this guy is so biased. I can't believe he actually said that they can still make the Super Bowl when they can't even really get into the playoffs without winning out. They've lost 2 straight games, guys. 2 straight games. They're not making the playoffs, man. They are not making the playoffs. What is this comment here? Cris Collinsworth is such a joke of an announcer. My goodness. Beginning a third quarter, Chiefs only down 10 inside the 20-yard line, 3rd and 1, and he's calling it 4th down territory. His takes are so bad. Cris Collinsworth keeps referring to the Chiefs as the champions as if the Eagles didn't throttle them in the Super Bowl last year. Yeah, that was an absolute beating in the Super Bowl last year, guys. It really was. But Cris Collinsworth, man, what do you guys make of his comments, man? He can see the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I'm wondering what he's saying today, because it made no sense what he said before the game. And now, of course, I mean, the Chiefs are dead, man. Their season is dead. Maybe they'll rebound next season. Maybe they'll make some changes or something like that. I don't know. But boy, this was an epic fall off, because the Chiefs, they were 15-2 last year. Last season, 15-2. But I said it, folks, man. They were like the worst. I said 15-1 because most time we've seen 15-1, but NFL added an extra game. And if you look at their point differential, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. They're winning 1-score games last season. Not this season. They've only won 1 game that was 1 score, and that was actually against the Colts. Yeah. So that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.